long, 7 feet tall, and 7 feet wide. This is the new one with the yellow lock. Now this old one, all you have to do with it is strike it hard against the surface. Well, it looks like Santa's duties go above and beyond the usual this year. Police say one of the suspects distracts their victim. That's when another suspect comes up from behind and robs them. And he is accused of staging a wreck off Mount Rose Highway in June of 1998. In that accident, his wife, Renette Riella-Bergna, was killed. Now today at about noon, the jury hand-delivered a note to Judge Brent Adams saying they were deadlocked in this case, 9-3. The question is, which way were they leaning at that point? The note just did not say. At that time, the judge ordered them back into the jury room, and they were told to try again.
We can hardly sleep anymore here.
The Heron family moved here more than a decade ago, hoping for a little peace and quiet. Instead, they're fighting to keep casino traffic from driving them out.
This is incredible, and when we cannot even open the windows anymore on the house.
It's something that everyone lives with up here.
Accident rates on this stretch of Highway 16 are twice as high as other state highways, according to Caltrans, including a fatal accident just days ago in front of the Heron home.
We have cars that plow off onto our land at nighttime, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning. It's terrible.
Other neighbors have already had enough.
I talked to a guy across the street here who's been here for 20 years, and he's moving because of the crowds and the traffic and all that.
Some residents are so frustrated they're planning their own opening day protests, taking tractors on Highway 16 in an attempt to slow down drivers.
Despite some opposition, casino officials say they want to be good neighbors.
We understand their concern. We'll do everything we can to help them feel better about us being here.
But for the Heron family, relief won't come soon enough.
Are you going to stay here?
Well, we'll see.
In Capay Valley, Tina Sillers for Good Day Sacramento.
This fire could be seen for miles. It burned for nearly 4 hours. Its power and force even catching firefighters off guard.
Evacuated the fire scene because the fire itself got too dangerous for them to be in there.
More than 300 homes within a 1-mile radius of this wood preservation plant had to be evacuated. The concern wasn't just the heat and flames, but the toxicity of the chemicals used here.
Yeah, there's a very thick black smoke. Can't even really see the sky through it.
But the majority of the black smoke that was seen was probably coming from the diesel fuel burning.
Residents had to spend part of the night at a nearby school until investigators deemed the area safe again.
The lady came in here and said it's not healthy to breathe and everything else, and she said we can't come back home until about 3 or 4 hours.
Police came to the door and told us, get the hell out of here now, and that's exactly what we did.
About 100 firefighters from Lyon County, Fernley, and surrounding areas were called to the scene. Getting a handle on the fire was a serious challenge for them.
It's pretty much contained in one general area. They're combating, dealing with ice situations and making sure firefighters aren't slipping and falling.
Just after 12 this morning, these residents received the all clear. They returned to their homes, while firefighters continue to mop up and try to figure out what ignited this blaze. In Silver Springs, Tina Cox, News 4.
See what you got. Oh, that's good.
It's Halloween at the state capitol.
Oh.
Happy Halloween! Governor Kenny Gwynn and the First Lady are hosting the event just as they do every year.
They just come from all over, and they're just really great, and they give you a big hug as governor, and that's what's great about Nevada.
Scary scenes surround the home. Kids in costumes of every shape, size, and color stop by for treats.
Let's go get candy. Okay.
You see the tiny kids dressed up like farm animals and produce, but something's different. The Tin Man says she's seen more trick-or-treaters in uniform this year than ever before.
I went to my daughter's kindergarten class today for her Halloween party, and there were lots of firemen and policemen.
This is my hat, and this is my bravo's.
7-year-old Jordan's costume has true meaning.
His brother just graduated from MCRD in San Diego and is now a United States Marine.
If I want to be dressed like my bravo.
Hundreds of kids and parents went out, refusing to let anything stop them from one of their favorite traditions.
I feel like it's my duty as an American to get out there and trick-or-treat. I think it's perfectly safe, and I refuse to not just get on with my life.